10,000 steps a day. That's what the medical community and scientists tell us that we should make sure that we do at a minimum in order to keep ourselves in good shape. Where does 10,000 come from? So surprisingly, the truth is that the number 10,000 actually has its roots from a device that was created in the 1960s in Japan, and it was called Manpo Kai. That translates to 10,000 step meter. So because that device was able to count 10,000 steps, that number 10,000 became very popular. Later on, studies confirmed that people who take 10,000 steps, they end up having lower blood pressure, more stable glucose levels, and are in better moods. So we're told to keep on moving, keep on taking steps throughout the day. Don't sit for a long period of time, just keep on moving our bodies. The Torah tells us in our Parsha, in Parsha Shoftim, V'lo sakim lecha matzeva, do not make a matzeva. Matzeva is one large stone as a mizbeach, as an altar. Why? Because Asher Saneh Hashem Elokecha, Hashem hates that matzeva. And Rashi points out, but there was a matzeva earlier on. When it came to our forefathers, they used the matzevas. So Rashi says, yes, but then Hashem started to hate it when idol worshippers started using matzevas. So how do we make a mizbeach? How do we make an altar? We take small stones, and we combine the small stones in order to make the altar. So what is it about this matzeva? Obviously the Avodah Zarah, but what else is it about the matzeva that HaKadosh Baruch Hu dislikes? And so Rav Yitzchak Mivorki, Zecher Tzadik Levracha, explains as follows. He says that a Jew needs to constantly be mosif v'holech, needs to constantly be adding and moving when it comes to their interaction with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when it comes to the day-to-day engagement with Torah and mitzvos. And he says the Perush, the explanation of why we're not allowed to have matzeva, is because al tisha'er lihiyos nitzav ve'omeid bioso matzav. A Jew should never be staying in the same exact place and condition that they are in. If a person finds himself in what we call a matzav, in a situation which is difficult, they're only going to be able to make the situation better if they move themselves out of that situation. If we get stuck, if we become paralyzed, we're never going to be able to move forward. So when it comes to our service of Hashem, we have to constantly be looking to move, to grow. We can't be satisfied with what we've done until now. We need to be able to strive to become better and to do more. We look at everything in life and we're always trying to do better when it comes to our jobs, when it comes to our parenting skills, when it comes to our relationships. We always try to make ourselves better people. Elul, the month of Elul, is a reminder for us that also when it comes to our spiritual health, when it comes to our engagement with Judaism, with Torah and mitzvos, with our connection with Hashem, we also have to make sure that we're not mutzav, we're not just standing firm in one place, but that we're moving. We can't allow Elul to just be another month that goes by. We have to make sure that Elul has an impact on us, that somehow, some way, we allow ourselves to start thinking about tomorrow and the next day, and how we're going to grow on a spiritual level in order that we become healthier Jews. So while we need to keep on moving on a regular basis on a physical level to stay healthy, on a spiritual level, during this month of Elul, every single day, we need to make sure that we keep on moving and take our steps so that we can be healthy spiritually as we are physically. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.